In the tunnel.
In the tunnel.
In the tunnel. You're listening to In the Tunnel.
Hello and welcome to In the Tunnel, episode number 65. So with not much going on, let's just jump right into the NFL draft, which we wheeled last episode, right?
Yep, we got everyone right. Actually, you know what? We never looked to see if we got any right. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's do that, Joe.
Sean, you want to stall for a little bit?
We have every pick, so we're just gonna go through the picks and say what we think. Did the team make a good decision? Did the wheel get it right?
Did I pull up the right PowerPoint? Apparently I didn't.
Did the team just make a terrible decision? Are we regretting being fans of those teams? Standard fan banter.
Sure, something like that.
A lot of that.
Yeah, like my ideas. Like pretty much every idea that Sean's experienced me, have in the past 20 years.
Yeah, anyway, let's get on to the first overall pick.
Sure, because this fucking thing, and that's the wrong one too.
And because I know we didn't get the first overall pick right anyway.
Nah.
So yeah, first overall pick is
Donald Driver.
Joe Burrow from LSU.
So it's not the retired wide receiver who played for the Packers?
No, definitely not.
Well, mistakes happen.
Oh yeah, all the time. Anything you want to say about this one, otherwise, aside from the fact that it was completely expected?
Sure. It was completely expected. Oh, other than that was completely expected, no.
If you didn't expect
more completely expected that I'd pull up 3 PowerPoints that were wrong, or that this would happen? Alright, we got the right one now.
I know I sent it to you.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I probably downloaded on my work computer before this one.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, so, completely expected, not much else to say there.
I just closed my email, too. No, Gmail, not General Motors. Oh my God, this new keyboard is such a pain in my fucking ass.
It'll take you like a week or so to get used to it.
Well, I'm not used to the enter key being the size of like Minneapolis.
What kind of keyboard do you have? Is it the long enter key up and down, or is it the
long up and down?
Oh, so you have a European style.
Excuse me?
No, so it's still QWERTY, right? QWERTY at the top?
Yes, I get it. I'm weird. Oh, QWERTY, yes. Yes.
Yeah, that usually it doesn't have the up and down enter keys if it's QWERTY.
Oh no, the enter key just takes up 2 right.
Yeah, it's a 2U. Oh God. Oh.
Yeah, see what it's literally this. It's like the shape of a Minnesota.
Oh God. That is not the size of an enter key, dude.
Like you said, it'll take an adjusting.
That'll take like a month.
Oh, shit. And
especially when you go to work and use a different keyboard.
Yeah. I'm going to be like a jack of all trades if I can figure this out.
Yeah, dude.
I'm basically going to be like a handyman.
Oh, God. Aren't you already like the tech equivalent of a handyman?
I'm like the tech equivalent of, like a therapist. Everybody calls up and yells their problems to me and says, fix it!
Turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah, basically it was like, The amount of times I want to say operator error. Have you tried, I don't know, plugging the scanner into the computer? What do you mean it works? Anyway.
All right. So, no surprise the Bengals draft Joe Burrow. Let's just move on to the second pick, yeah?
Yeah.
We didn't get this one right either.
Oh, I was really confident in this one.
The Redskins. Can we call them the Redskins?
No.
So what are they?
Washington.
Washington picked Chase Young.
The Washington Matt Ioannidis. Because we went to high school with him, and he sat behind me in physics. Literally right behind me.
Anyway, Washington picked Chase Young from Ohio State. This was also completely expected.
Sure. Also, don't know what the fucking edge rusher is because every defensive player that wasn't in the secondary was an edge rusher this year.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
what? Why couldn't you just tell me if it was a DE or a LB?
Yeah, I know, right? Oh.
I mean, although, we live in politically correct times where you can't put labels on people, so they now classify as a group called the edge rusher instead of the linebacker / D end.
I don't know.
We were talking about millennials here, remember? I mean, you can't say that I'm wrong because you will get like some interview where, ESPN like shows the graphic package and they say, this dude, when we talked to him during the combine, said, I know you see me as a defensive end, but you can't put me in a box like that, man. And then all of a sudden, this is the world we live in. And that's true. In this world of hybrid safeties and all that shit, you can't box me up, man. Oh yeah. Fucking watch me. Hey, Sean, when you go to work, do you work in IT or do you work in IT and business?
IT.
Yeah, exactly. Notice how you have a singular position.
Yeah, anyway, he's a defensive end, okay?
Sure. Basically, yeah.
I don't care what anybody else says. Chase Young, defensive end, second overall pick. Nobody expected anything else, especially after Joe Burrow was picked. Moving on.
Moving on to the people's pick of the Lions. Oh, by the way, I cannot see your screen. You have to share that with me.
Oh, okay.
We'll keep that in the audio just for... I need to see what Sean sees, otherwise I feel like I'm blind.
Yeah. All right, and at number 3 overall, the Lions picked Jeff Okudah.
And we had Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah, that wasn't happening either.
Let's see, Donovan Peoples-Jones. All right, well, let's see if we even... No, it's still on the board in round 4.
Was he like number 80?
Round 4 would be somewhere in the 100s.
No, but like in the top 100 from Bleacher Report, right? I was asking.
Oh, yeah, I don't
remember.
I don't remember.
All right. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, aside from the first few picks, the first 2 picks, I don't know what people were expecting. Were you expecting much different than a cornerback at number 3?
I never really thought a cornerback would go that high, but he seemed to be, there was enough hype that he was very much a solidified prospect. Plus, if you don't mind my looking up here, I don't think that the Lions, because they moved on from Darius Slay in the offseason, as you hear my remote drop, I think that they were relatively low on top tier cornerbacks. Let's see. Desmond Trufant is their best cornerback. And then, So, they needed one for sure. For sure. You don't really think of Detroit as a defensive team, though. That's the thing. And they won't continue to be, with some of the moves that they make.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I heard, like, when I was looking up stuff for this, I heard that, like, CBS was saying they should have taken a defensive tackle. Was it, what was his name? Like, Derek Brown or something? But I don't know. I think it's fine.
Derek Brown would have made sense. The thing is, they do have Danny Shelton, who's pretty good. They just took him away from the Browns, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
If not the Browns, I think he was on both the Browns and the Patriots in the past. So I don't know which one they took him from, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was the Patriots because Matt Patricia loves stealing those Patriot players back to Detroit. I don't know who this Nick Williams guy is, who's the first stringer. I think it sounds like a guy who's been around a couple years. He had 6 sacks last year, so he's not horrible. So it must be a contract thing that they're wondering about. So I don't know. We'll see. Nick Williams, 30 years old. He was drafted by the Steelers. Oh, it must have been. Yeah, it was drafted by the Steelers. You must have caught him.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go. But yeah, he's been around for a few years. So
Okay.
he was with the Bears last year. So he's all right.
Yeah. All right, so I think Jeff Okudah is a okay pick here.
Yeah,
On to 4th overall. You want to take this one?
So this is as close as we got
So far.
so far. From what I can tell, this is as close as we got because Mekhi Becton was, I guess, supposed to be the best offensive tackle available. And in typical Giants fashion, they went with a guy who is in the same position group, but much like Daniel Jones last year. They kind of went a different direction. So we were close because Becton ended up going to the Jets at 11, I think. So not far. But we'll see if it got anywhere near, I don't know.
Yeah. As a Giants fan, it's like I don't really pay attention to the draft as a Giants fan.
Yeah.
It's just constant disappointment every year, really.
Yeah.
So,
It's like the NFC Browns of drafting, at least.
Of drafting. They're not Browns bad.
Right. Well, yeah, you got the rings.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, on to 5th overall.
No, yeah, not a real surprise here.
Mm-hmm.
We had a guy who ended up going. Who the heck did Jedrick Wills go to? If he went to the Dolphins, I'm counting that as right.
It went to the Browns at 10.
Browns, Dolphins, same thing.
It went to the Browns at 10.
Yeah, so we had him only 5 picks off.
Yep.
Not bad. And we had two, where did we have Tua? If we even had him. I don't know that we ever did.
No, I don't think so.
Tua wasn't supposed to go anywhere near where he went.
Yeah.
According to us, at least.
Yeah, but
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine. As long as he's healthy, he's fine.
yeah, so I don't know, and it's kind of weird. I think it's kind of weird that 2 quarterbacks went at 5 and 6. So there's another quarterback coming up. Spoiler.
The ultimate smack in the face to Josh Rosen to be a top 10 drafted quarterback in Arizona. Basically, do nothing, get traded at Arizona in favor of being essentially benched for Kyler Murray, and then to have the same exact thing happen the next year in Miami.
Right. Yeah.
Great,
So
great time for him to be alive.
yeah, so I think this is okay. It's just a little weird that you have 3 quarterbacks going in. Well, 2 quarterbacks in the top 5.
Yeah, just wait till you get to the top 6.
Yeah. So on to the 6th overall pick anyway. Another quarterback, Justin Herbert from Oregon.
A guy that apparently has all the tools, but I never know to trust the Pac-12.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it strikes me as such a no defense league.
Yep. So I don't know. It's good to have the tools again. I don't know. I would have picked these two this high.
It's one of those. It is what it is until you see otherwise.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's 3 quarterbacks in the top 6, just like Jeremy was saying.
I did say that. Yeah.
Who did we have at 6?
We had to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Ashton Davis, a safety from California. So not only do we eat our own words, we apparently had a defensive player from the Pac-12. That's I don't know that I trust the defense of the Pac-12, but if you look at our mock draft,
well, the defense of the Pac-12 is there, eh?
Yeah. I'd be surprised if there were more than one, but knowing the wheel, anything can happen.
All right, on to 7th overall, where we have Derek Brown, who I was just talking about at the 4th overall pick.
Yeah, so Derek Brown, he ended up going, if we even had him going anywhere. Why are you being slow?
Anyway, he's from Auburn, right?
Yeah, excuse me while I growl at my computer.
He's from Auburn. He went to the Panthers. I think it's a pretty fine pick for the Panthers. Again, I think he was a better 4th overall pick, but again, I really don't care.
We didn't have Derek Brown on the board.
Huh?
We didn't have Derek Brown on the board.
Fair enough.
All right, there you go. He'll do wonders in solidifying that defense to the point where the offense is still the absolute dumpster fire it is.
Yeah, but I think he's a really good pick for 7 because I don't think those 2 quarterbacks should have gone before him.
Yeah. Although at the same time, they just invested in Teddy Bridgewater, so they weren't going to pick one of those quarterbacks either.
Mm-hmm. True.
We'll see. I think the Chargers needed defensive parts too.
Okay. On to 8. 8th, we have the Cardinals selecting Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah. So again, another case of a team not really having much of a defensive presence, but now with the acquisition of DeAndre Hopkins and all those other assets, they no longer have the need to load up on a wide receiver or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we had him going to the Seahawks in the 2nd round, in the back end of the 2nd round.
Mm-hmm.
So again, close, but not really. We were only about 45, 50 picks off.
I mean, what I don't get is he's listed as an offensive linebacker, right? Or outside linebacker. Sorry, I'm dumb.
Yes.
Outside linebacker. He's small.
Mm-hmm. But, at the end of the day...
What is he, a corner?
What are you basing this off?
No, but, he's small enough where he's one of those people who probably are in that, hybrid zone of what the heck do they play?
I mean, he's 6'4". How much taller do you want a linebacker to be?
I don't know. You just expect them to be a little bigger, not taller.
He's 240 pounds.
Yeah, so that's I don't think that picture doesn't show
You're basing those solely off the number 11 in the jersey.
Nah. I don't care about numbers. I really don't even remember how numbers work in the NFL anyway.
Right.
Alright, anyway, on to the 9th overall pick.
Alright, CJ Henderson, a cornerback out of Florida. Florida apparently still playing football. I honestly didn't know if they got back to relevancy, but they're not anywhere near, or at least Mr. Henderson, not anywhere near our board, so...
Yeah, cornerback selected by the Jaguars. I think it's an okay pick.
Oh yeah, sure.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Replacing Jalen Ramsey with another cornerback. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, on to the last of the top 10.
To fail. Doomed to fail.
Last of the top 10 is the Browns
yeah.
selecting Jedrick Wills Jr.
Yeah. So we had him going 5. He went 10.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you look up his headshot, it'll scare the living shit out of any children you may have. So just don't do it.
Just don't do it, especially not in front of children.
No, Sean, look it up right now. I want to see what your reaction is.
No.
Come on. We got to make content here.
All right, hold on.
Yeah. This is going to scare you. There you go.
Wait.
Yeah. You believe that thing fits in a helmet?
What is this?
It looks like something out of like Willy Wonka's remake, the 3rd edition.
All right, we're done with that.
He looks like he should be wearing a purple suit with like curlers coming out of it. Yeah.
Anyway, again, I really don't see much. Like, this is a fine pick too.
Yeah, as long as he wears a helmet, I'm good with this pick.
But I mean,
it makes sense for Cleveland just based off the appearance.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to think about the exports, like Drew Carey, and, this is just the next in line. Just a Drew Carey with more hair.
All right, anyway, on to the 11th pick, which we hinted at before, is Mekhi Becton to the Jets from Louisville.
What else needs to be said other than this guy apparently dropped 40 pounds and is still like 360, so...
Yeah.
Wow. Just an absolute unit.
Yeah.
He's 364 pounds and 6'7" tall.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to solidify a position on the offensive line just fine.
Yeah. That's basically it, right?
Mm-hmm. What else? I mean, what else do you need to say?
Not much. All right, on to the Raiders pick at 12. We have a wide receiver, Henry Ruggs III, from Alabama.
We had Chuba Hubbard, which I believe is a running back. Henry Ruggs III, in terms of skill, was, from what I was watching the draft, he was supposedly the 3rd best skill behind CeeDee Lamb and Jerry Jeudy. Ended up going first because the Raiders apparently want speed receivers, which makes no sense to me because, I mean, they had Martavis Bryant last year. Or not last year, but the year before. And the quarterback hasn't changed.
Mm-hmm.
So they tried this experiment before, and it didn't work.
Hey, at least they actually needed a wide receiver and picked one, I think. I think they made the right decision picking a wide receiver. I do think they could have changed the wide receiver they picked.
Yeah, they could have gotten a better one. And also, this guy's only 190 pounds for 5'11".
Yeah, he's pretty tiny.
Yeah. This guy's a slot receiver at best.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Slotting it up.
On to the 13th overall pick. We have the Bucks picking Tristan Wirfs.
It's one of, yeah. This one's really simple. You got to protect Tom Brady's old ass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm.
As much as I'd like to see his, even though he's not on the Patriots anymore, I'd still love to see him fall on his ass. If you're Tampa Bay, you got to protect his ass. And maybe, have him go with Tom Brady everywhere so he doesn't go into the wrong house like he did this past week. He's renting out Derek Jeter's mansion. How do you go to the wrong house? Like every house every house on this block is like the biggest mansion in Florida, and I just happened to wander into the wrong one. If you're renting out Derek Jeter's mansion, this thing is probably big enough to be its own street.
Yeah.
What did the GPS take you to, like Fifth Ave instead of Fifth Road? This guy is 44 years old, I think. Can't find his way home. 44 going on 84.
All right, yeah, I mean, it makes sense they need to protect Tom Brady. That's all I have to say about this pick, though. Next pick, we have the 49ers picking Javon Kinlaw.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Happy Mugshot, or not Mugshot, Headshot, by the way. This guy was like the... I found 3 PNGs on him, all of them with him frowning. I was like, God damn, he's part of the reason why we didn't do headshots in the graphics.
All right.
Like, this guy was just not happy.
Yeah. Anything to say about this pick?
Well, he'll be happy he's going to the 49ers. I don't know.
Yeah.
49ers pretty strong on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really need tons of help, but
all right.
they got a good one.
All right, next we have 15th overall Jerry Jeudy, wide receiver from Alabama to the Broncos.
Just another one where we were very close. We had CD Lamb, another wide receiver. So we mixed up the 1 and 2 wide receivers. But, makes sense. They have Cortland Sutton, but they need somebody else to throw to.
Yeah.
So they did a good job with this one.
I think CD Lamb goes soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but again, I think this is fine. Again, we both think that either Jerry Jeudy or CD Lamb should have gone before. What's his name? Henry Ruggs III, right?
Henry lay down your Ruggs III.
So I'm not really surprised to see a wide receiver at this rank, and I think it's a pretty good pick.
Yep. I don't mind it.
Next, 16th
I'm
overall.
in the tunnel.
We have the Falcons selecting A.J. Terrell, cornerback from Clemson, right?
So they lost Trufant to the Falcons, so this one makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Trufant also a guy who's probably on the back end of his prime anyway, so good thing for the Lions they picked him up. But, I mean, see, the Falcons are one of those teams that probably should be drafting, like, a defensive player every year in the first round until Julio Jones and Matt Ryan retire. But they just don't. So, this is one of the years where they were smart, I guess. But still, they still mix in way too many offensive players in the draft. Which is weird because this year they probably needed a running back. And they ended up, I think, getting one in the second round.
Okay. At least they did something.
Yeah, couldn't be me.
All right, and on to the Cowboys selection at 17th overall is CD Lamb, wide receiver from... What is that?
Oklahoma. The
Right.
Sooners.
Yeah.
So the thing is, did Randall Cobb retire, or where did Randall Cobb go? Because I know he was with the Cowboys last year. All right, he's with the Texans now. So,
Yeah.
So they did, but they also have Michael Gallup.
See,
So I'm not sure why they needed a first round pick on their second, maybe third string wide receiver when they have Gallup.
I think that CD Lamb was probably just too good to pass up at this point because, again, I really think CD Lamb should have gone like 5 picks ago, or at like 12 or like 10 or something like that. So I don't fault them for picking CD Lamb. I agree that it doesn't make much sense.
But the thing is also Dak Prescott doesn't throw like that.
True. I can agree with that.
You just gave Amari Cooper $100 million. So if he doesn't get enough balls thrown his way, he's going to throw tantrums, be like, why did you pay me $100 million if you're not going to throw the ball? So what are they really doing here that's going to make things work down the line?
I mean, who would you pick out this pick if it's not CD Lamb? I think CD Lamb is the best available. pretty close to the best available player.
I would have taken a quarterback because they just lost Byron Jones on $80 million to Miami.
Okay.
And I didn't even think I have any brainstorming of like thinking about that kind of stuff. You just asked me that, and based solely off of Byron Jones and leaving for Miami, I thought there's a pretty big hole.
Okay. I mean, I can see that too. I just still think that CeeDee Lamb was probably best available, and they went with that.
Yeah, but you don't do best available regardless of position in the first round. You do it, third round.
Mm-hmm. I can see that too.
Yeah. Just my opinion.
No, it's valid. All right, on to the 18th pick. We have Austin Jackson from, University of
Southern California.
Southern
USC.
California to the Dolphins?
Yeah, I mean, they need everything. So,
Yeah.
this one's really quick. If it's the Dolphins, they need everything.
Uh,
Even though they signed a bunch of guys.
Even though they need everything, like, do you think there might have been, like, a better player? I don't know. I haven't really, like, past the top 10 or so picks that I was looking at, like, I didn't really look this far down in terms of, like, players.
You're good. See, my thing is, like you, after Becton and Wills and Thomas, if they were that, hell-bent on offensive tackle, they probably took like one of the next best available, but they had 3 first-round picks. So, this guy I feel like is there later. They could have gone with somebody else there, snap this guy up later. And the draft grades kind of are saying the same thing.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
All right. On to the 19th overall pick, which is also the Dolphins. They picked Damian Arnett, a cornerback from Ohio State.
Yeah. So,
I like this. I think it's fine.
I don't mind it.
I think it's a lot better than the previous pick.
Let me make sure I didn't screw this graphic up. Damian Arnett.
Or no, this is a Raiders pick.
The Raiders. See, I told you I messed this up. Yeah, this is the Raiders. My apologies. The Raiders, good pick.
Raiders, good pick. A lot better than the Dolphins pick. I think the Dolphins are better off picking this guy one pick higher than an offensive tackle.
Someone hit duplicate slide one too many times.
Yeah, it works.
All right. Yeah. Well, the sad thing is I downloaded the Raiders logo too. Just didn't fill it in. It's like a coloring book for my mind.
All right. Anyway, moving on. The 20th overall pick is by the Jaguars. They picked a linebacker from LSU. Do you want to try saying that name?
Clavon Chasson. I have no idea if it's right, but I'm rolling with it. I think I made it sound very smooth and coming off the tongue, so I'm going with it. Clavon Chasson. They got those French dudes down in the bayou.
I think this pick is fine for the Jags.
Baguette. Yeah, I don't mind it. Yeah. They build defense first over there anyway because they still don't have a quarterback. They showed no interest in getting one.
Yeah. All right.
Gardner Minshew is fine, but we'll see after this year how fine it is.
All right, next we have the Eagles selecting Jalen Reagor, wide receiver from TCU.
Don't know anything about the guy. It makes perfect sense for the Eagles to pick him. And then they selected Jalen Hurts in the second round, so.
Yeah. Which,
according to Bleacher Report, they're considering playing a 2-quarterback system out there. I'm sure that's going to go great.
That's going to go swimmingly, dude.
Especially after they just gave Wentz an extension before last year.
All right, next we have the Vikings selecting Justin Jefferson, wide receiver from LSU.
Look, it's always been my theory that if the color scheme on your jersey doesn't change, much like Aaron Donald, how he went to from Pitt to the St. Louis and eventual Los Angeles Rams, how the color scheme doesn't change, you can be an All-Pro.
See,
You can't be. It doesn't mean anything, but you could be.
so a lot of the draft grades that I read for the first round actually rank this wide receiver pick better than the Eagles one.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Uh,
The Eagles got a deep threat guy. This guy is more like catch everything.
yeah. I don't know. I like the pick. I don't see any problems with this one either.
Future All-Pro.
All right, next.
I'm not saying what year, but
The Chargers selected from Oklahoma Kenneth Murray,
There
the
you
inside linebacker.
nailed that pronunciation.
Thanks.
Yeah. So yeah, Tigers need defense. They got their quarterback. So
Did they trade for this pick or anything?
I
I don't remember if they were. Who was that? Can you check who was that 23 with us? With our.
I think maybe New England. I think it might have.
You can just check our PowerPoint, right?
Let's see.
Anyway,
Yeah,
well, let's go.
yeah. New England.
I mean, I don't love this
Yeah,
pick.
New England traded out of the first round.
Yeah, and then again, like I don't really love this pick if you trade into this, but it's not bad.
I mean, they need a linebacker.
Yeah,
I'm like half certain that Manti Te'o still plays for them, and he's out of the league and signed with the Saints. Like signed with the Saints like 4 years ago and is now out of the league. So
all right. Next pick at 24 overall, we have the Saints selecting Cesar Ruiz, a center from Michigan.
this one's obvious. You protect Drew Brees, much like you protect Brady. You protect your older quarterbacks, and I'm pretty sure that's. I don't know if they really had a true hole on the offensive line, but
I mean, some assurances on the offensive line is always good.
Yep, insurance is always good.
There's like these guys get hurt probably. Like it's worse when an offensive lineman goes down, especially if you rely like so heavily on the quarterback and running back right behind them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this pick is fine. It's a pretty good pick actually.
Yeah, except the guy went to Michigan.
Yeah, but that's not. I really don't care where the guy went.
Well, because Michigan first round picks haven't really panned out in the past 15 years.
Okay, well, hopefully
Michigan's second round picks doing better than Michigan first round picks.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, on to the 25th overall pick.
Hey, I just got an email that a grocery store in North Carolina, you can get Yoplait yogurt for 37 cents a piece.
Wait.
Yo, field trip, let's go.
I'm not making my way down to North Carolina, dude.
Me either. I gotta unsubscribe from that list.
Yeah. At the 25th overall pick, the San Francisco 49ers select Brandon Ayuk, wide receiver from whatever that is.
So it makes
Arizona
sense to me.
State.
Yeah, I'm amazed you got that one right, and you couldn't figure out Oklahoma. Literally the OU. So this one makes sense. They traded for Emmanuel Sanders during the season. He's now signed with the Saints. So, you then have your gap at the number wide receiver 2. So they fill that gap to some extent.
The reason I got this right because of the A in the helmet and the Sun Devils. Or at least it looks like an A in the helmet and it says Sun Devils.
Yep.
So, yeah.
You're really picking up on stuff here, huh?
Anyway, next.
Mr. Context Clue over here.
Next, 26 overall, the Green Bay Packers select Jordan Love, quarterback, and what is this?
Utah
State. Okay.
The only state with a U in it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God.
You're right. Okay. I just don't understand the Packers selecting a quarterback here.
Oh yeah, what a hot take.
No,
you and the rest of the world.
I mean, that's what the rest of the world probably thinks too, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, it was a deep wide receiver class, and the thing is they never drafted a wide receiver in the first round for Aaron Rodgers. So, what were you really expecting him to? They go through running backs every 4 years, and they do just fine. What are you expecting them to do? They play with like jigsaw puzzle pieces and win 13 games every year.
True.
They'll be fine.
All right.
It's an investment. Maybe they should have invested in someone on that defense.
Yeah.
If it fell apart after 3 games last year.
I mean, that's more of what I'm saying. Like, I'm not like shocked by beyond belief they're picking a quarterback. I'm more surprised that they don't like do anything to their defense.
Yeah, but then again, what were they going to do? Draft a linebacker who was Caucasian? That's pretty much all they do.
Fair enough. All right. Anyway, moving on to the 27th overall pick.
And I can say that because I'm white.
Jordan Brooks, outside linebacker from Texas Tech, going to the Seahawks.
No idea about any of this stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
Moving on. I'm sure I'll look fine in the nice uniform.
Next, we also don't have much of a color change here, where we have Patrick Queen, an inside linebacker from LSU, going to the Ravens.
Yeah. Queen went to the Emerald City?
Yeah.
All right. The merchandising there is going to be off the charts.
All right.
Queen only likes emerald.
Anyway, next we have at 29th overall from
the
Georgia,
other
Isaiah Wilson to the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, so they lost a key offensive lineman this year. I don't remember what, but he signed elsewhere. So now this is what we see.
Yeah,
plugging in the gaps.
Yeah, it's a fine pick.
I'm sure it'll be okay.
At 30th overall, you want to say the name, please?
Noah Ibenaje.
Noah Ibenaje, quarterback from Auburn.
Ibenaje. Again, I don't know if the pronunciation is true. We'll figure it out in like September. But this is like one of those picks where it's like they could have gotten that Jackson dude here.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy maybe not end up on the Dolphins, but it's not like we didn't see other cornerbacks between 18 and 30.
Mm-hmm.
So they could have done it better. Just my opinion.
Well, we'll see. All right, and the 31st overall pick for the Vikings, another cornerback, Jeff Gladney from TCU.
Yeah, the Vikings probably need cornerbacks. I couldn't name one that's on the team.
Okay.
I guess Xavier Rhodes, but he's kind of in the back end of his prime, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm. And finally, the last pick we'll go over today, and the last pick of round 1, number 32 overall, the Kansas City Chiefs selected Clyde Edwards. What's that? Hilaire, running back from LSU.
Yeah, it's like the Prince of Bel-Air went to Hilaire.
Yeah.
Wordplay. Nobody taught me how to do that. Anyway, this is like peak NFL for a running back to get picked at the very start of basically the second round.
Yeah.
And for everybody to keep their hands off of a running back until the end of the first round is the norm for the NFL. Other than like Ezekiel Elliott, running backs just don't get touched that early.
Yeah.
So this is right where they start to fall in.
Mm-hmm.
But this was not considered to be the number 1 running back, I don't think. So we'll see how it goes. Plus, I think it's kind of a slap in the face to Damian Williams. He just balled out in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
To just immediately give him a supplemental back. But, I'm sure they're doing things fine over there.
Yeah.
Not going to mess up the momentum and mojo.
All right. And so, yeah, I guess next episode we'll do some draft grades. The wheel will tell us the draft grades of the NFL teams.
Sure.
And
We need content!
Aside from that, let's move on to the next part of our regularly scheduled program, which is the NHL.
Live from New York is Saturday night.
And so, we have our first match is the Bruins Islanders.
Oh, we're at the last pick of the 5th round. Or, I'm sorry, yeah. Is it the 5th round? Yeah, it is. Wow, we've been recording since, like, the 4th round, huh?
Anyway, Bruins Islanders, you got anything to say about that?
Who cares? I hope that, the bridge falls through, that they both take on the bus.
Dude.
Oh, wait.
I think I'm of the sentiment that I'd rather have the Islanders than the Bruins.
I hope that Long Island sinks. Oh, by the way, it's not the end of the 5th round.
Oh.
Let's go Hofstra, though.
Well...
All right, yeah, see, this is why I wanted the outcome I wanted. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought this was Bruins Flyers.
Bruins Islanders.
All right, well, later on when we get to Bruins Flyers, I'll reiterate my sentiment.
Anyway, we have Flyers Canadian.
Canadiens.
Again, I'd rather see the Canadians make it through here, but the wheel has not been nice to me.
Yes! The Montreal Canadiens. PK Subban's gonna light it up.
Hopefully the wheel is nice today. Oh.
Yeah! Canadiens! Canadiens.
Canadian.
In 6.
Yep. And then we have the Capitals Panthers. I don't think anybody would expect Capitals Panthers to be this round.
Exactly, which is why the Panthers are going to win it.
Yeah.
And then we spin and we find out. God damn it. Capitals in 4. It never fails!
Yeah. I mean, I really don't know what to expect if there. Capitals are just too much of a better team. Anyway, on to the Lightning and Hurricanes. So, we both gunning for the Hurricanes in this one, right?
Nope.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't like where I live.
Well, you don't live there, so it's okay.
Yeah! Lightning!
But you don't live there, so it's okay.
Yeah, I don't live there anymore. Although I never actually lived there. I didn't live in Raleigh.
True. Alright, so just to recap the East, we have next round Bruins Canadiens, not the Flyers, thank God, and Capitals Lightning.
A real Cinderella story. The Canadians. Who would have thought a team from Canada would advance in a hockey tournament and defy the odds in a sport that wasn't even created by Americans? Wow.
Anyway, on to the West. So for the West, the first round we have is Blues Predators.
Give me the Blues.
I'm partial to the Preds, but the Blues should win.
Get it, because I'm a depressed human being.
Well, I guess the wheel doesn't like your depression.
Yeah, see? No, I mean, I said give me the Blues. I didn't kind. I win either way, because I'm disappointed.
Alright, so
if
then...
only I had a therapist.
So then we have the Oilers and Stars, so by your logic, the Stars should just win this.
Sure. Give me the meteoric rise. Get it? I can't talk. It's weird, I have a podcast, I can't talk.
Oh, Stars sweep the Oilers.
Yeah, by my logic.
So, yeah, Connor McDavid can't do anything for the Oilers. What's new?
Sounds about right, yeah. Sounds about on brand, because if Leon Draisaitl is good, Connor McDavid isn't.
And then we have Coyotes Knights.
Oh, this for sure is going to be the Knights, because I want it to be the Coyotes. And...
Oh.
Yeah, see? Told you.
Oof.
Flyer!
The Knights it is, but in six. So
Flyer!
the Yotes put up some bit of a fight.
Yeah, sure. Enough to have Paul Bissonnette unretire and start fighting people.
Alright, anyway, and on to the last matchup for the West, we have Jets and Avalanche. It's
Alright.
Is Canada gonna prevail?
Oh, I hope so. They've never had anything go right. Alright, it's the Avalanche in 7.
Huh. They got so close, but they couldn't prevail.
Keep in mind, a team from Canada hasn't won the cup in like 15 years.
Yeah. So, now we have for the West the Preds Stars and the Knights Avalanche. So Canada really now only has one chance to win the cup.
Yeah, much like they did with Ottawa in 2017.
Yeah, but can Montreal make it to even the conference final?
If Ottawa can, why not?
True. All right.
I mean, it's fucking Ottawa.
And what do you think about the West matchups?
I think that Western Canada's probably got to have some ghettos. Oh, in hockey, who cares?
I think, like...
We're both fans of East teams.
Yeah.
I'll root for the Knights if Fleury's still there.
All right. I think the Knights Avalanche is a pretty good matchup, but again, I really don't like the Stars or the Preds, and I really don't think they're good teams. So
yeah, you're against all things science. Stars being, science of space. Predators being, animals.
So,
why don't you rip on Avalanche? There's no science behind, Avalanche.
Anyway, anything you want to leave us off with until next episode?
Go Devils. I'm finally on board. This year's their year once the lockout ends.
All right. We'll see.
Also, I found out that Flemington, Five Guys got replaced with the Jersey Mikes after I moved?
Yeah.
Really? Uh-huh. How did the Five Guys not last?
Dude, who knows anything about Flemington, dude?
Oh, dude. Oh, well. I mean...
Alright.
And that's Flemington in the news.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and catch you next time.
Yep. See ya.